Mutilations. Okay, there's a man, Denver, very eminent medical doctor, fellow physician, hematologist, oncologist named Dr. John Altshuler. His uncle was the great General Jimmy Doolittle of World War II, who was sent over to the European theater during World War II by FDR to look into Foo Fighters. Yes, it's a rock group. Hello, Dave Grohl. But it was originally the object seen in World War II that the Nazis thought was a secret U.S. Allied weapon. We thought was a secret Nazi weapon. General Doolittle went over there, investigated it, and they were these trans-dimensional objects, spheres, balls of energy that would go around our aircraft, go down the center aisle of the planes, right between the men, out the other side, and this and that. And he came back and reported to FDR, and this is during World War II, that, and I'm quoting, he said, "Sir, those are interplanetary vehicles." So that's how far back this goes, and how far back has been studied very seriously. And so Dr. John Altshuler had a knowledge of this, deep knowledge of this, from his uncle, who was this general. He then lived in Colorado where Snippy the horse, y'all remember Snippy the horse, the first so-called cattle mutilation was a cattle that was a horse. And he was called out because he was a pathologist, hematologist, pathologist, and he was interested in this. So he went out, began to study this in great detail, concluded they were all being done by counterintelligence operations using extraordinary technologies that are all human, staging it to look alien for its fear factor and its psychological warfare value. When did he conclude that? Oh, long before An Alien Harvest was written by Linda Moulton Howe. And this is known in UFO circles. Now the question becomes, and this is a very big problem, what would compel someone to continue to report out to the public things that are extraterrestrial when it was established by the only true medical doctor and scientist in the field decades ago that it was a hoaxed, staged, false flag, supportive, in other words, an event supporting the false flag directive from the 50s. I told you this would be very bad news for all of you and your belief systems. I do not apologize in a way because I think it's unfortunate. What's unfortunate is that the great heroes like Dr. Altshuler, who's passed away, who had knowledge and spoke of this, and a couple people in this room I think probably knew him, were run amok of and trampled underfoot. And the sensationalism of fear and the sensationalism of the evil aliens are here to eat us for lunch, and now are they eating us for lunch and abducting us or mutilating us on top of it? Well, guess what? It's all a lie, a hoax. Now, there are certainly people who have had horrific experiences and terrible things done to them. And I've had some things myself like this. But, and they are excused for not knowing whether it's extraterrestrial or man-made, because who would know this? But at the same time, there are people who should know this or have known it who have covered it up. And this we cannot allow any further. This has got to be called out.